Hey everybody, it's JB, and today I went to the lake. Check this out. I wanted to share that with you. I kind of missed my self-care days probably for the past month and a half, just while I've been recovering from surgery, and it was not great for me. My mental health was really tanked for a couple of days, and it was impacting my personal relationships as well. And this is the rule for everybody in our house. One day out of the week, there's a day where you have no responsibilities. The days don't usually overlap, but today we had 2 people on a Saturday. And basically you have no household responsibilities, you have no social responsibilities. I was supposed to take my day yesterday, which was Friday, but I ended up having a migraine that lasted about 3.5, almost 4 days long, so I didn't end up getting to go. So I'm having my day today. I'm gonna have to cut it short because we've got Dungeons and Dragons. I like to take that day and just go somewhere. I like to either go somewhere in nature, maybe to a museum, and I try to also be completely offline for the entire day if possible. It's a little bit hard for me to officially stick with that, but going places is usually an inexpensive way to entertain myself while also get some very valuable alone time. So I wanted to share this with you guys because this is something that I really haven't talked about. It's not something that I've really shared with you guys, and like I said, normally it's alone time, it's all about me, but this is part of it, because remember, YouTube is kind of like my therapy. How I deal with all of my emotions and my feelings and all that sort of stuff is by talking about it. You guys help me with that. So I also wanted to give you guys an update on my body and stuff. So officially we've got all the tape off, which is super exciting. Look at that, how cool. Still obviously recovering from the whole damn thing. So still pretty sore in my abdomen area and my back, but otherwise I'm doing spectacular. And then I dyed my hair. Yeah, I did that actually a couple weeks ago. I just didn't share it directly with you guys. But yeah, that's the latest development. I'm also going to be getting some piercings. I'm going to get my bridge pierced and my septum pierced, and looking at a new tattoo as well, because I can just live my life now without having to worry about stuff like, if I dye my hair, am I not going to pass? I hadn't realized how much of a weight on my chest these guys really were until they were gone. So I'm really, really happy. I'm doing really well now, now that I've had some outside time. Right. The last 2 weeks has just been ridiculous with family drama in terms of in-laws, and my kid came out as transmasculine, and we've got some family members who are just really relatives who don't want to really accept that or support him in it, so cutting people out has been a thing for sure. Because of that, we're kind of going to be doing a little bit of a doubling down on our holiday traditions. The kiddo was going to go back to his grandparents for the holidays, but that's not going to happen anymore. So in addition to celebrating Yule on the 21st, we will also be doing arts and crafts over winter break. My next big project that I'm saving up for, I really want to do college. I want to finish college. I don't think that it's going to be feasible for me without somebody else helping cover the cost of that. But in the meantime, I am still working on getting my Love Mobile funded, which is basically, I plan on doing what's called a love tour, where I go around and visit all the people who helped fund my Love Mobile, and basically, it's also Rider Mobile is what I call it. It is going to be either an RV or a converted van type vehicle, maybe an SUV, that I will use to be able to indulge my wanderlust. I have a lot of need to travel. I don't like staying in one place. There are a lot of places just like this that I want to visit. This is Lake Mead, by the way, if you've never been. If you come to Vegas and you're like, I want to do a nature thing, Lake Mead is one of the things that you can do out here. But I want to go other places than just, my local area. I want to be able to, drive somewhere overnight, take a nap, and wake up, with the sun coming up over, Redwood National Forest or Zion or, some of the further places, Yosemite, Yellowstone, all of these places that I can't quite get to on a day's drive in my little sedan. So that's the hope anyway. So that's the next thing I'm going to be saving up for. I want to say a super huge thank you to all the people who have ordered copies of my book of poems, as well as pre-ordered your copies of 400 Year Frost, which is a science fiction short story about a man who leaves the dying Earth on a seed ship, survives the seed ship's collision with a star, he's the only survivor, and then has to find a way to survive on a deserted winter planet. So it's a little bit more soft science fiction than it is hard. I don't really go too much in depth on a lot of the tech that's involved, but there are artificial intelligence as well as conscience transference. So it's a little bit of a mix in terms of soft and hard sci-fi. But if you like science fiction, it's a good read. It'll be a nice one to tide you over the winter. This short story is also featured in an anthology which came out on December 1st titled Despite the Cold... And it is a collection of winter-themed, primarily love stories. Mine has a little bit of a romance aspect to it, but it's bigger than that. All of them are uplifting. All of these short stories are really good ones to read over the winter, especially if you get seasonal depression. For those of you who are interested or, who have already bought it, thank you. There's going to be a link in the description down below, obviously, to purchase all of these things. And I have more stories coming out soon, like really, really soon. And I cannot wait to share these with you guys. The minute I had top surgery, I felt super inspired, and a lot of the words have just been flowing out of me lately, and it's been really, really wonderful. And I did have a bit of a lull in writing in the past 2 weeks or so because of all of the family drama and the minor depression that came from not taking time for myself. But just being here in such a gorgeous place, I already feel inspired again. I cannot wait also to share all of the new content that I've been filming with you guys in terms of my industry stuff. I went through November thinking I'm never going to go back to film or anything ever again, as I do just about every November. I came out of it also ultra inspired. So check out my OnlyFans, check out my mini-vids. I've got a new video up every day this month on mini-vids for free. And then I also have a video that is a little bit holiday themed, but mostly just Fuchinari themed, coming out on OnlyFans and mini-vids Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So feel free to check those out as well. Ooh, I almost fell over. Thanks. If you like what you saw today and you want to see more, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Jackalope Tribe, and earn your antlers. And don't forget to follow me on all these social media platforms and check out my books. I love you. You're wonderful. Take a day for yourself. Go see some nature. Turn off your fucking phone. Drink water, you thirsty hoe. Peace out.